I will say this about Elden Ring. Even though it seems like Horizon's world got way more going on, there is something more addictive about playing Elden Ring that Horizon don't got. That's one thing I will say. Again, I ain't no hater. But Horizon is still an incredible game. But suckers like I've literally seen suckers like literally praise Horizon, and now that freaking Elden Ring is out, now it's like, nah, the game trash. Like what? You was just loving this game before this game came out. What's changed? Gamers are fickle, bro. We all got a little bit of a fickleness in us. Donations. One of the most fickle cuckers. Donations. And this dumbass gonna bring up a Dying Light.
You're saying all this, but Dying Light 2 immediately for Horizon. And don't try to count
because Horizon, you don't even have Dying Light 2
since you dropped it.
Like you suckers bringing up Dying Light 2 is not helping your argument at all. I've put like already 20 hours into Dying Light 2.
I dropped Horizon for Elden Ring after 2 playthroughs. It's not bad, it's just a Horizon Zero Dawn paid expansion pack. And the art STLYE of is so good.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying what people were saying about Horizon before Elden Ring came out, and they were praising the game. Now all of a sudden it's like completely different. Like now the game sucks now. Y'all suckers know exactly what I'm talking about. It's horrible, dog. Guerrilla Games gotta do. What are you doing? Guerrilla Games gotta do better. Now they have to do better. Bro, literally the same thing is happening to this game that happened with Horizon Zero Dawn. A great game, but that is like being outshined, and now like people are like not appreciating it as much because there's something else out there. Literally the same thing. Yo, honestly, they should have. Guerrilla Games, they should have dropped this game in like probably like this month, because there's really nothing this month that drops. You hate to see it. You really just hate to see these things. Shut up, D5. Nah, but at the same time, Rendy, I don't think, at least I didn't think Elden Ring would be this enjoyable. I thought it was going to be just like insert another Souls game and with a dead ass open world, but the open world is actually pretty good. Like, I personally didn't think that freaking Elden Ring would be this fun to play, to be honest. The first Horizon came out same time as Breath of the Wild. The sequel came out alongside Elden Ring. Good game from Horizon, but it seems in comparison to other games may be way better. I don't know. But even then, when freaking Breath of the Wild was getting sucked off left and right and won Game of the Year, I've always said I don't think in that year Breath of the Wild should have won Game of the Year. There were better games in 2017 than Breath of the Wild. Did it Persona 5 drop that a year too? Ain't no freaking way. Chio, shut your mouth, pal. And another thing I'll say for Elden, especially is like from a streaming perspective, people enjoy watching people play more so, you know, Elden Ring compared to Horizon. I feel like it's a way more enjoyable game to watch people play that instead of this game. Like, I feel like this game is more so of a game you kind of play in your own time and, like, you know, have fun with and get deep into the world. But I don't feel like people necessarily enjoy watching other people play this game as much as they do Elden Ring. Well, I think that's another thing that game got going for it. Yeah, and Nier came out that year, bro. Like, Breath of the Wild had no business winning Game of the Year that year, bro. I'm sorry. And I like Breath of the Wild. I ain't no hater. Horizon is cookie cutter. I couldn't be no developer. Yo, if I was a developer, bro, with the gaming community, oh my god, I'd probably like lose my job, cursing at suckers on a Twitter or something. If this game is cookie cutter, Lord. It's true. Horizon only. Oh no, it's definitely true. Darking Chris. This game is not as fun to watch as watching someone play a freaking freaking Elden Ring.
We have dangers out there, stranger.
So that's why the numbers for this game is always lower as far as on a Twitch compared to Elden. I don't know, PlayStation fan. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get that, Chief. Ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be feeling Guerrilla Games is holding this IP's potential back. If we being real, Horizon IP could be like if they make a. I don't know what else can they do to this game to make it better. Like this game isn't already great. Like the fact that suckers like really be putting this as like a Ubisoft game, that's so disrespectful, dog.
The problem is foreigners. You're the second one I've
like
seen
literally
today.
What else can they do?
The sooner you all go, the better this soil will be. Less chance of bad seeds taking root.
I would have thought
Meridian, you ain't wrong.
would have earned some goodwill around here, but
Ray's
Story
going to
born
die anyway, just like all of us.
Quick question.
Meanwhile, Outlanders
Don't worry, kid. And I only want you to answer to answer this. Don't worry, kid. You said the story is a born in this game. Don't worry, kid. I want you to answer this question. What's the story about in freaking in Elden Ring? Quick, tell me.
like that
Quick.
I saw earlier.
30
All
seconds.
dressed
What's
up
the
like
story
a
about?
bird, dragging an Untaru girl behind her like a slave. Called the
Don't
Untaru
worry, I'll
Thrush.
wait.
Never heard that before. Must be
This
some
man
old
Eagle
card
said,
curse.
"Get the Elden Ring." Simple.
with an Utaru thrush.
What's the story about in Elden Ring?
Saw them just today running southwest, likely to their deaths.
Stop
Can't
it.
harvest the stinger fruit there. Too many machines. Poor Utaru girl.
Yo, Scruff Star, appreciate the 54
Her
months,
seeds
bro.
Find fertile soil.
Appreciate you,
I
brother.
didn't mean to, but you may have just helped me find an old friend.
There is a lot of talking in this game,
Thanks.
though, compared to the
Don't
first
need
one.
your thanks. Don't want it.
Go freak you then, lady.
Sounds like someone I know.
If you hunt,
Southwest.
Don't worry, kid. I'm seeing everyone got a their own answer, but you. Like suckers are saying, "Oh, you have to become the Elden Lord." The most basic. Suckers don't even know what it's about. They just playing it, but that's how it is for all Souls games. Suckers don't play Souls games for the story. At least I don't. Bro, Horizon story got so many layers and all of them were born, I swear. I didn't hear none of this when Horizon 2 first came out. Didn't hear none of it. Now all of a sudden it's trash. Fickle, bro. I ain't hear not a single word. Need the Fanghorn circulator. The side quests in Elden Ring are leagues better than her. I didn't even know that Elden Ring got. Oh, you but shut up. Naughty Dog and Santa Monica devs was praising Elden Ring. W for the best devs at PlayStation. Y'all are so toxic. Y'all are so toxic. Now this game trash now. Crazy. Crazy.
Give me that.
Nah, yeah. If you think Guerrilla Games is trash, yeah, okay. Put it like this. If Horizon was an Xbox exclusive, I don't want to hear no one say otherwise. Not only will freaking Xbox fans be freaking glorifying the hell out of this game, but Sony ponies would be jealous. And I know that for a fact. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ponies is kind of they starting to become like unappreciative for some games that we got. I must say.
My wares will help you on your hunt.
If Elden Ring was a PlayStation exclusive, you would be calling it the best from software game ever? No, I wouldn't. Because it's not better than Bloodborne. At least not yet. If I keep on playing that game and it keeps on getting better, I don't know. May it be. But saying that this is the best Souls game ever now, that's too early for me. Can't say all of that. Sephiroth, they do, and I really don't know when my chat became this way. And I ain't saying like all the people in my chat do or this, but a lot of people in my chat, they just talk down.
Listen,
on games now, bro.
I'm saving lives. What are y'all doing?
Oh no, dog. Speaking of suckers talking bad on games, what's up, OG? OG, what's up, bro?
I'm still getting a signal from my focus.
How you call the freaking Oh yeah. I'm getting this junk confused and trying to call the horse in Elden. Oh man. Horizon is a game you play when you got nothing else. Stop!
I can get data on the surrounding area.
That's so disrespectful, bro. Oh snap, I've never seen one of these suckers before. I could open up the map. Hope there ain't no thunder jaws around here.
I can climb it. Should be able to reach that Tallneck easily enough.
How you dismount?
It's difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way.
How the hell am I supposed to climb this thing? Tallneck.
What, me?
Oh, it's this. Leave me alone, you idiots.
What is that? A power generator?
I don't know, but I wish I could climb that, Aloy. That'd be great. What is this, actually? I'm gonna kill these dudes. Jesus! What the hell just hit me? Want to get up? These suckers, man. You got 3 or 4 of these dudes, man. Those will drop you quick. Damn, this game's so ass.
Must be closing in on the signal.
Okay. I need to get positive, like-minded gamers in this community. Got nothing but unappreciative cucks. What is that?
Frost ammo would work.
What is that, flying, man? I'm positive? Yeah, okay. And I'm a white man named Peter. Coming a little close there, buddy. Wow. That really saw me. sucker. Forgot these freaking things could fly. Man, where my mount? Come here.
I'll grab this now.
How do you attack enemies on this? What? I'm so used to like. I'm so used to horsebound gameplay on Elden Ring now. I don't know none of these controls. God. I'm trying to lock on this sucker. You can't do that. Damn, these suckers still do that much damage when I'm... Elden Ring has converted, Jeremy? No, it hasn't. I'm still appreciating this game. There's a difference. Oof. Damn, suckers really dropped this game now, huh? That's crazy. That's really, really crazy. What part is this? I need to drop these dudes. Oh, combat. Don't you worry. I'm gonna enjoy this. Haha. Wow. Almost got hit for that. Sucker got stepped on. I need to have more berries when I come out here. I'm forgetting how quick these others could drop you.
Donations. 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 Donations.
This is a public service announcement from your fellow Twitch viewer, AES. In 4 days, Game of the Year, aka WWE 2K22, will be released. Elden Ring, Sifu, and Horizon had their fun. Now the big boy is coming to play. End of PSA Day Gamer hype.
Random, you stole the word straight from my mouth. Size. You stole it right from my mouth, Doc. Oh, brother. WWE? Ain't nobody playing that, Doc. Ain't nobody gonna play that. Hold on, if it look good enough, I might get it. I don't know. We gonna have to see. Appreciate you, AES. I'm guessing that who that was. Don't know for sure, but I'm taking a guess. Nah, Demolish, if you actually do look at the game, they did change a lot because they took like a 2 or 3 year break, which they needed to, which most sports games need to, but it was looking pretty improved, I must say. Bro, you still not dead yet? Damn, you got Horizon Dev salty at Elden Ring praise, man. Damn. I don't blame him. Idiot. Yeah, several. I ain't played one in a minute neither, to be honest. If you're a grown man still hype over wrestling, you need help.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
DK. What's up, DK? There's a lot of grown men still interested in our wrestling, King. I must tell you. I must say. You really can't climb that? What is this?
Power generator. That looks dead.
And Pokemon too. Right. You could play freaking Pokemon at freaking mid-20s and 30s. Suckers could play wrestling games. The frick? There's grown men that still play Pokemon. I'd rather be into wrestling than still into Pokemon. Thoughts?
Donations. 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 Donations.
I'd rather be a grown man who watches wrestling than a grown man who spends $60, now $70 a year for basketball roster updates. I won't name names, though.
Can't climb any higher, but...
Damn. That sucker just attacked not just you. This man just attacked the black community. Well. Can't say you're wrong.
I can figure out a way to turn.
I'm 54 and still in the... Really? The Dragon Speed? That's awesome. The hell? Oh, stop it. 54! Stop it right now. How the hell do I get on top of this sucker? Does he come close to us? I see them little bars I could jump on. Goku, shut the hell up, bro. Like, what? Bro, shut up. Y'all are so toxic. It's freaking ridiculous. Yo, how do I get close to this sucker? My son is 28. Yo, Dragon Speed. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, chief. Bro, honestly? Eagle, come on now. Yo, Archer, you a good ass mod, Archer. I seen what you just did. My man. What a guy.
This'll break my fall.
No, demolish. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to get on top of this freaking sucker. What is that? Oh, there's a power generator up there, though. I just seen it. How the frick do I get there, though? A lot of steps to this. Not gonna lie, you might as well just do this on your own free time. Go to the main mission, or you can YouTube real quickly. I'm assuming that's what you did, Christopher. That's what you did, Chief. Hell, I don't even know how I got here. I was just exploring, and all of a sudden I'm here. Oh God. Hello, Arquieter. Hello. Hello there, buddy. Oh, it's over there, yeah. It's over yonder. Stop! I forgot she does that. Oh my God. There's a ladder at the top of the platform where you knocked it down. Probably not like that. I'm almost surprised you still know how to get around in this game, Blue. Considering you don't play this game no more. Hate said. Yo, with Roshi. Shake the gift, brother. Oh, Rochi news. You shake the gift, Chief. Appreciate you, sir. Yes, sir.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going.
Yes, it should. Thanks, Orochi. Yo, Complex.
TheGamer hype, TheGamer hype, TheGamer hype.
What it do? Complex, how was your weekend going, buddy?
I should check that console I found earlier.
Doing good, bro? Great Scott. Console she found earlier. Yeah, which console was that?
Let's see what this thing does.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like I'm up.
It's a big one.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
But I gotta crack these suck. There she goes. If God of War DLC wins, bro, shut the hell up, bro. Yo, bro, like that's why I be trying not to enjoy like that game too much, bro. Now freaking God of War is trash. Now, if Elden Rings wins Game of the Year, I'll quit gaming. It's that simple. Chat might mess around and slander. Nah, Choji. That's the one thing they're not going to do. Chat just cares about COD, freaking Grand Theft Auto games, and now Elden Ring. Nothing else. Nothing else matters.
I should be able to get to that Tallneck now. Just gotta find the right spot.
Boy, look at this view.
Looks like I'm ready to collide on
Bro,
the
there's...
Tallneck.
Bro, I was trying to climb over to the... Oh, my God. Got all the way up there just to fall to my freaking death.
I've been down before. Hold on, better than this.
Craig, get up!
Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig.
Come on, Craig.
Get up, Craig.
Might need to collide onto the Tallneck.
Brother C-Mac.
Time it right.
C-Mac. What's going on, brother man? Doing good, bro? Straight Scott.
There we go.
What's going on,
Hand
brother?
over at the big guy.
My first Tallneck. Beautiful.
Updated to other machines.
It's beautiful. Trophy work. Yeah, OG, you have made this a this probably took way longer for you to do, my guy. Ain't gonna lie. We back. Can't wait for you to hear the music at Plain Song Settlement. OG, have you been playing Elden Ring at all? I feel like you stayed on this game. Actually, I got what, 6 skill points now, buddies. Pals, friendos. Yo, Matt Blue.
Keep grinding, brava. When you doing a Subathon?
A who? Oh, a subathon. A Subathon. A Subathon? Triple Shredder. Who was that, brother? Matt Blue. Yo, Matt Blue, how is your weekend going, brother? Hope you are having a good weekend, sir. When am I doing a Subathon? Oh no, we're gonna have to plan one for the future. A Subathon. Goku's still in the community. Sucker don't play no games. No, he does. He been playing well, he was playing this before Elden Ring came out. I mean, he was. Bouncing bomb. Activate your equipped Velour Surge by equipping the weapon and tapping R1 for. Yeah. Is that so, buddy? Oh, that's raw. So Wolf, we gonna act like that Souls games don't like reuse a lot of the same freaking animations and attacks. So now only Horizon reuses animations. Every Souls game got some of the same junk. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need that. Yo, what is this freaking hate on Horizon Day? Like, bro, I'm just trying to play this game and have fun. Like, get on a game and suckers just slander the hell out of it. Like, bro. like everyone just woke up today and said, you know what? I'm gonna hate on Guerrilla Games today. Yeah. That's what we going to do. That's what we finna do. Ooh. Shooting your target with an arrow immediately after a jump off deals. Wait, so it's R1 and then hold R2. Oh yeah? Think so, buddy? Was Elden Ring sold more? I guess. Jaeger, you ain't wrong. I mean, you're not wrong. Is that a thunder? Oh no. It's just those freaking things.
Let's keep me going.
Alright, where are we supposed to be going right now? Over yonder. Plain Song. This is the place that you was talking about, Oh, Jay? Toxic ass dude. It's Johnny on another account. Wow.
The light is worse here.
Johnny, bro, just go.
Like this everywhere.
Yo, this freaking place is freaking beautiful.
Hello.
Hola. Yo, Twitch literally called that man a ban evader. That's why they grayed out his freaking name. I didn't even know Twitch did that. Had a feature like that. Yo, OG, you ain't lying about this music. Nah, they didn't ban his IP address, but they labeled him as a ban evader. Wow. OG, this is the place.
You're that Outlander. I can tell.
There's Varl and Zoe.
Music in this area is amazing. Yes, love being shown. Sound like some. Yo, this sound like something from Midsommar. That weird ass movie. Sound like something that they play in that movie.
Keep your guard up if you're heading southwest of Plainsong. We've had reports.
That
of
really
attacked
is the
rebels
thing.
in the area.
Yes, I'm juggling way too many
Our
games
scouts
right
are
now,
still recovering from their wounds.
which I knew would happen because of February. Yo, this definitely sounds like something from Midsommar. Or if you haven't seen that movie, I recommend.
Perhaps we're not deserving to be Plainsong's custodians.
I'm here, as promised. That's singing.
That movie was
Does that
dumb.
mean the chorus is ready?
It is a
TheGames, you watched it?
I couldn't have done it without Varl. But I don't know what good it will
Hold
do.
Hey, can I pause this,
The
Joe?
chorus is in the subject of the cave is bad enough.
Watch
One
Peacemaker?
Bartholomew still hasn't emerged.
Or
and
you
every
suckers
day
want me to watch like 20
more
different things
deadly
at one
machines try
time.
to force their
Hey
way
gamer, can you watch this gamer? Hey gamer, you wanna watch this, bro? Yo gamer, we should really watch this one, bro.
Many false notes.
I can't watch all this
Your
stuff, bro.
request has exposed deep divisions within the chorus itself. And the tribe.
This is Varl squeeze, right, Zoe? Here we go with all these,
You said you couldn't have assembled the chorus without him.
Am I gonna watch the NBA
What
Finals?
did you do?
Yeah.
Some in the chorus.
I seen old ass Braun just went crazy on the Warriors last night.
Varl saw that what you did with
Poor
Ray
guy.
could be used to our advantage.
Sometimes it isn't enough to ask the people in charge. You need others to ask for you. As many as possible.
We spread the word about how you soothed Ray.
There may even have been a little exaggeration.
Growing interest put pressure on the chorus.
Ghost in the Killer.
Until they finally
I mean, that's still a good score.
I
An 8 out of 10.
patriarchs. And even with my mother, once or twice.
Nice
I'm
job.
gonna probably see Batman, if not tomorrow.
Politics from now on?
Oh no. I'm sure we'll still need you
Oh no.
to cut through them from time to time.
I'm Batman. I'm vengeance.
So what happened to the land gods after the derangement?
For the people that saw Batman though,
year by year.
was the Riddler good in that movie?
And now they turn on us when we approach. Even attack us. They had always enriched the soil, but for several
Very good.
seasons they've
Cool.
glutted it
Yes.
endlessly with
Great.
knowledge.
Upstairs.
Fields have turned fetid.
Spoilers. Stop. Everybody. They showed the man in the damn trailer.
They keep spreading, even beyond our limits. We used to
Is this Stirs I'm here? I don't even got my other thing in.
barely have enough food for children.
Must be over-fertilization. Spread
Yes, Stirs.
I don't know. That's not even the end of it. Each land god used to visit the sacred cave once a year, but no longer. Without the rituals of renewal.
Boy, if you don't choose the freaking quest response, boy, these suckers really talk.
They're dying.
The cold never bothered me anyway. Zoe Kravitz felt like Arkham City Catwoman? Oh yeah? I just know she a fine. I don't know if she's good, if she's a good actor. I haven't really... Have I seen a lot of movies with Zoe Kravitz in it?
I get that the cave is sacred, but how did asking to
I know she fine though.
The fuss was already there. Many in the tribe and most in the chorus want to keep doing what we have for generations, which often is nothing. But there are others who call for change or extreme measures. Your request.
The mind grinder, I'm not sure.
Right. Tradition. I've run into that before.
But each tribe has to be dealt with in their own way.
If you say so. So, the chorus is assembled. What now?
They're considering your request.
Then, shouldn't we go talk to them?
When you're ready. But
what's that, Brandon? Mid-90s? What is that, on prom?
Meetings like these can go on for days.
Alright. Then maybe I should resupply first. Who knows how many machines are in that cave?
Assuming the chorus agree to allow you inside.
Aloy can be pretty convincing in these situations.
We'll see. Do what you need to prepare. We'll wait for you above, where the chorus has gathered.
What are you saying? Shadow Steve. I see you, sucker. This music annoying. Oh, would you rather have a NBA young boy in your ears? Of course you would. Goku, shut the Goku. You was lit, bro. You suck it. You were slurping this game, Goku. I literally remember. In freaking Discord, yo, this game fun as hell. Hey, yo, foe, this game fun as hell, foe. Nah, it's trash, huh? Silly wabbit. I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Eagle. Don't know about that one, pal. Oh, I got it. I'll have to put a coil slot on that bad boy. I got my rope caster and my friggin' hunter bow. Fully updated. Oh yeah? Let's take a moment and be grateful for getting Sifu, Horizon, Elden Ring, and GT7 in the span of 30 days. Mojo, should I get Gran Turismo 7 if I really wanted a racing game, kind of? I kind of want it, but not enough to spend $60 on it.
So the rumors are true. You must be the soldier.
RVA, for real?
Champion, and the one who's got this place in an uproar.
What's a Tallneck doing in Plainsong?
Resupplying for a trip to the hunting grounds. You should come by. It's just northwest of here. Bet a sturdy soldier like yourself could handle the trials there.
But I could.
Just get Forza. If I get Forza, I'll have to get on PC. A Forza.
I prefer the sound of machines to singing. As soon as I get my supplies, I'm heading back to the hunting grounds.
Gran Turismo's a racing sim. If you want to feel like you driving for real, get it. Well, since Rockstar ain't going to drop a freaking Midnight Club 4 or Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition remake, I mean,
it'll be worth it. So
and Need for Speed ain't the same. But look at all the little kids and stuff. This show really make you feel like you got a whole damn community in the horizon. Little kids.
All these people gathered.
Man, fuck them kids.
What are you buying? What are you selling? Sell my valuables, Doc. Go ahead and do that.
Watch Le Mans 66 with Bell and Damon. That goated movie will make you want to play GT7 quick. Oh yeah. Yo, Wolf, I appreciate the 2 years, brother. Hope your weekend is going swell, Wolf. May God bless you. Thanks for the 2 years, brother man. Hope your weekend is going exquisite, buddy. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Chief. Oh, yuck. This OST reminds me a lot of BioShock Infinite. Yo, well, didn't that game come out like in what, 2010 or something, or 2013? I do remember BioShock Infinite music being like this though, at times with a Comstock, freaking Father Comstock and Elizabeth.
Reminds me of Mother's heart back in.
Wow, Fazzy. Spoilers much? Toxic Black. Arja Shadow. That just got way too much on her. I like seeing her face.
Show me your face.
I can't even get these anyway because I need a freaking freak. Increases the level of concentration regen, passive boost, which allows you to recover. Yeah?
Is that so?
I need this, Chief. Oh, yuck.
The Nora Sacred.
Lock slide. Excuse me? Why is it locked? Oh, I probably got that because I gotta upgrade it. Freak. Well, I don't want to go back to this one yet. Nah, brother. Elizabeth had me feeling a certain way in Infinite. I need BioShock 4 for real. Didn't they say that they doing another BioShock already? Like it's kind of all like it's already been kind of announced.
A little.
But who knows when it's actually gonna drop? Listen, at this point, bro, take your time on these games. I don't want it ending up being like like a Battlefield or Halo Infinite where suckers like drop the game already, and then it comes out and then suckers don't like it. And how that.
Nervous?
Bringing an Outlander before the court.
Yes, it's supposed to be announced this year officially. Probably at what, E3? Are they doing the E3 this year? I don't see why not, even though E3 is kind of dead. Sony damn sure don't care about no E3 no more. E who? Exactly. E3, what's that? What's that? Oh, I heard about that, Sephiroth. It was a assumption more so than
a meal if you can trade for it.
A meal? Local stew. Oh yeah, ain't this the whole like Monster Hunter part where you could like eat and then it'll like give you like little boosts when you go back out into the wild? I ain't gonna do that yet, bro.
Not feeling that hungry, huh?
No, I probably will, Alex. I just want to get on this too. I've been playing nothing but freaking Elden Ring lately. I'm trying to still show love to different games. E3 Ben fell off. If we being honest, after E3 2018, I mean, it's pretty much wraps.
Reminds me.
I feel like E3 2018 was the last like E3 worth giving a damn about. Since then, it's just been stretches and reaches.
Brother, Baba, check. Brother, Baba, cock.
What's up, Bubba? I mean, I don't really feel like no gaming showcase now is really like, there's no gaming showcase cases now that you get hyped for. Ain't gonna lie to you, dog. You know, a fang horn circulator. Ah, yes. A fang horn circulator.
Beautiful.
They announced at my job on Friday we don't have to wear masks no more. Cali indoor mask mandate was lifted. Oh my God! Look at this junk. Woo! That glorious ray tracing support. Calix, where do you work now? I forgot. I don't know where you work no more since you ain't at Walmart. You ain't gotta wear a mask no more, my guy. God damn! Oh my goodness. Guerrilla Games. I respect. Hey, COVID sucker. I respect you, Guerrilla Games. Look at this. Oof. Oof. We had to wear a mask in a hot ass frying kitchen. How long you been at Cane's now, Fazzy? This is far as hell. Look at this. Yeah, this performance mode too. Lord, I quit. Ain't no way.
I'll leave you here.
You ain't quit. Ain't no way. I need a fang horn. Yo, Jammer, what's up, bro? Chillin', my G. Oh, Jammer. Well, there you go.
Should hit it with frost ammo.
What did I need? They said. Ooh, what freak? I forgot. Damn it. What's the job? Fanghorn circulator.
Looks like a landshorn with scarier antlers.
Is this even the air I'm supposed to be in? I don't know, but we about to find out. As soon as you pick back up your head. I don't think that's what it would be, though. Then you shut up. Man, just drop this dude. Look, a show's coming straight at me. Wanna chill there, buddy? Easy there, buddy. Damn, homie. I hate it had to be like that, homie. Oh, yeah, part over there.
Grab this on the go.
The hell? A fanghorn antler. Bro, I need a freaking circulator. Or whatever you freaking call it. That's what I need. That's what I want. Thick. Archer, you still on Margit? Bro, honestly, dog. Even though I do feel like Margit was more tough than what's that sucker's name? Godric. Well, you still on Margit, my guy? You could get past them, Doc. You could get past them, Doc. The antlers. Yo, it's not showing the fanghorn circulator. That's what I'm looking for. Unless these suckers ain't got them on. A new Sly Cooper. Nobody want that, dog. Sly Cooper. Just give me a new just give me a new Ratchet and Clank, or a new Jack and Daxter. Peep your notes. It might be on the body. Peep the notes.
He's weak against frost.
No Sly Cooper? I mean, I never played Sly. Suckers is trying to get me on Sly. But I ain't never played it. So, yeah. So only, I guess these suckers don't got it. I ain't hating on Sly, bro. Because, you know, I just know that junk ain't better than Jack and Daxter or Ratchet. I know that. I haven't, dirtbag. It is? No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. No, it's not, pal. Yo, this is the only other fanghorn that I see, bro.
What's a fanghorn without its horns?
I don't see no circulator. It drops when you kill it. That's cap. I just killed one already. This sucker running too. That's cap, sir. The cap on this app. Damn. What parts did he drop? Nothing that I need. This poor man can't even move anymore. Oh yeah, you're right. There you go. Trying to take this sucker piece by piece apart.
I got it. I freaking got it.
Oh, yeah. This game's still fun, man. This game is just a different type of fun from Elden Ring. I'm having a grand old time playing this right now.
What I say?
Alex, I should have never went against your word, buddy. Ever. Yo, your paranoia. Are you AEW? AEW. AEW. Have a good time doing that, sir.
The Bristol box.
Yeah, I need to go to a workbench, buddy.
Sir pal. The Bristol box.
Go here. Ain't played Grand Theft Auto 5 since 10th grade. I'm due for a replay anyway. Yes, sir. I have no interest in playing Grand Theft Auto 5 again, bro. There's nothing else. If I was to get back on that game, it wouldn't be for nothing like nothing online related. Probably be just to mess around in the single player. What's the last time I played Grand Theft Auto 5? That junk had to be like in 2014 or something. Yeah, when they put out the PS4 remaster. Ain't been back on that junk since. Ain't been back since. Yes, sir.
Now I can update.
I need another fanghorn antler, which I could have got from them. Frick! Ant Beans, shut up. Nah, Bubba. You playing something like Elden Ring, I can't go back on Bloodborne, even if I felt like it. Until they do a PS5 enhancement for Bloodborne, cannot go back, dog. Playing that junk at what, like 24 frames, dog? Not me. Ain't no way. Can't do it. Bloodborne needs a sequel. F a patch. I mean, you ain't wrong, but facility is still locked. Frick. Well, guess I need the friggin' antlers. Lord have mercy. I want that too, cause yeah. Do you guys feel like Grand Theft Auto 6 will last as long as 5 did? Because honestly, 5 I feel like was no Grand Theft Auto lasted that long. Like 5, I don't think no one thought 5 would last as long as it did. 5 was like its own thing. Like this junk lasted 2 straight generations. I don't know about 6. I often think Rockstar knew it would last this long. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, surprised by GTA 5's longevity. Yeah. They'll go too far in 6 and the community will backlash. What do you mean they'll go too far? Oh, like microtransactions and stuff? Listen, if suckers ain't get mad at shark cards or whatever that junk is called in 5, I don't think Rockstar about to do whatever they want in 6.
Look at you.
I need a fang horn. Right here. They know now. They'll add something like NFTs or whatever. Bruh. If they do, I bet they'll do it in like a way to where they could get away with it. Rockstar be getting passes that other devs don't get. You know that. So even if they do something like that, I don't feel like it's gonna be an outrage like you think it would it be. They will get away with it somehow in their own slick little ways. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 online, man, that was a complete flop. But but I feel like the single player and just like all the content the base game had was so good that no one really cared. I mean, people cared, but it wasn't like, wow. If you remember freaking man, that Red Dead Redemption 2 multiplayer, I think we have played we played that for like one stream, and I've never been back since. Bro, if you don't give me one of these antlers, I need to tag this dude. Yo, sucker shoot fireballs? Didn't even know this. Bro, get the antler. Are you serious? Give me that antler, thank you. It's all I needed, Chief. Yo, shady guy, what's going on, brother man? Hope your weekend is swell, sir. Appreciate the resub, my guy. Doing good, bro? Straight Scott? Yeah, you got it. Thanks, Shady. What died faster? Metal Gear Solid 5 online or Red Dead Redemption 2? I'll say Metal Gear Solid 5. You really liked it, Threshold Kid? The online for Metal Gear Solid 5? Word the big bird.
I like that.
What sounds fire? Hogwarts. Not going to lie, I'm kind of tired of multiplayer games, but I feel like we won't really get any good single player games, or very few of them, because they don't make. I feel like you're tired of I feel like you're tired of multiplayer games, because lately we haven't really gotten any good ones. I honestly feel like we've forgotten what a good multiplayer game is like. Because I don't remember the last one that's dropped, really. What's the last, like, honestly, like, good multiplayer game that's dropped? What you could say, maybe Overwatch or Destiny, if that? It's been a while, bro. I'm talking, no. No. Not no freaking free-to-play stuff. I'm talking about, like, a through and through. I mean, yeah, Apex, but no free to play stuff. I'm talking about like AAA multiplayer games. Like, what's the last good one we've really had? Maybe Rainbow Six Siege. It's been a while, dog. Now it's just free to play a multiplayer game. So you insert Fortnite Apex, Splitgate. If suckers still play that. We are in the free-to-play arc of multiplayer games. Halo Infinite is alright, but that junk needs work. A lot of work. That's crazy, cause you remember for like that brief time to where we all was playing Splitgate, and then like within like a week or two it was like, alright. We get it, bro. We get it, bro. Suckers moved on quick. I'm telling you, bro, gamers move on quick as hell. It was like, alright, I think I've done enough. I'm out. We out, doc. I want to do the bristle box. Do that. Yes, we 20. We. What if the new God? That's not gonna have a multiplayer. This man said, "What if the new God of War has a multiplayer?" It won't. I don't even see how the current way that game plays I could have a multiplayer. Last and probably only time we seen God of War and multiplayer was in Ascension, which was shockingly pretty good. Don't run.
Oh hell nah, we playing Horizon Zero Mid 2 SMH Elden Ring GOTY.
Shut up. Shut the freak up, buddy. You're not that guy, Just Dom. Trust me, bro. You're not that guy. Sick of you. Appreciate the reset, man.
Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah.
Hey, I need you, sir. That board went.
Gotta find a cauldron to learn how to override machines.
Oh Lord. Leave me alone and there won't be no problems. Instead of trying to throw rocks. Under van.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Under van, what's going on with you, chicky chick? Appreciate the resub, brother. Hope your weekend has been great, sir. Hope your Sunday has been chill. You know? Appreciate you, bruh. Appreciate you. I love the Hispanics. Excuse me? Alright. Hey, Lloyd, get off. Wanna get off there, pal? Thank you. This game has no hope in winning game of the year. Okay. Okay. Jet Li Rise to Honor. Yo, do you remember that game, Hood? Bro, that Jet Li game used to go hard. Only real ones remember that. That Jet Li game? That was a classic.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a
I'd honestly see Sifu win Game of the Year over Horizon. Nah. What's the last indie title that won Game of the Year?
Ah. So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon.
Kenna didn't win Game of the Year.
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder.
What?
Sky high.
Who develops I didn't. What's it? It Takes Two an indie?
maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red.
Wasn't
How
that
would
from
you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine and
who develops It Takes Two again? I thought it was EA. No, EA is the publisher, right?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad says
Yeah,
our
I got it
search
mixed
for
up.
unknown
EA just
opportunity.
publishes
Said we'll
the
know it when we
game.
see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading
Man,
place for my
they
parents
pockets
isn't
deep.
how I want
That
to
don't
be
count.
in this world. I imagine
They had the
traveling must be nice.
resources.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives? Ba-boom!
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh.
I don't think we'll ever have black people look this good in games again, ever. After this game, it's just downhill from
Tell
here.
me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west.
2K?
Scary
Stop.
drawing. Thinking the kind of javelin thrower.
NBA
Effective?
2K.
Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I'm on the brink.
Who cares
of
about
vastly
black
improving
people?
The tool's archaic design.
Anyways,
I will perfect
agreed.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
I kinda.
Why not both?
Oh, why
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model. Well, for starters, I'll need
Charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation...
I actually feel like, and we only in the 3rd month of this year, I already feel like this entire year so far, which has been short, is already better than last
You get them
year's.
for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Thoughts? Easy? For sure. Hell yeah, I wasn't playing no mid-ass. First off, we ain't about to slander Kenna, Kevin. That's one thing we're not going to do, Muppet. Now Kenna's mid. I'm done. I'm literally done.
There's a charger herd. Gonna have to shoot off the horns for Dell and Boomer.
Kenna been mid? Yeah, okay. Right. Kenna's mid now. Only 21 was so forgettable. Not gonna lie. I mean, you got Returnal in 2021. Had Resident Evil Village. Had Kenna. Had what else you had in 2020 and 2021? Got some titles. Had freaking Ratchet and Clank.
Right in that booty. Right in that booty, baby.
Kenna is not. Kenna is great, and the game was only. It was the same price as Sifu, $40. An indie title, bro. And that jump won multiple awards too. Kenna was not mid. Pump the brakes right now, darkies. Yeah, Amazing Dark Knight. You right. You right. 2021 was not as weak as people make it seem, but I do feel like this year has just been, I don't know. I feel like the games have more longevity this year compared to the one and dones.
Donations.
Last year.
Donations.
Sick of these motherfucking flip-floppers, man. A game comes
Yo,
out.
the way she said that.
The wieners of the developers being slurped over their games. After a week, game is called mid. Sorry for the toxicity, but Jesus fucking Christ.
Yo, she said that first one with like passion.
Be welcome, Outlander.
Sick of these mother. Yo, even the AI getting sick of it. She said that with passion. Come here, sucker. Oh, he's mad. Horizon mid. Yeah, a game that's like a freaking what 90 something on Metacritic is mid. Makes sense. Oh yeah, but I forgot. Scores only matter when it's a game that you hype up. I forgot.
Let's see if there's anything in the back of the valley.
Silly me. Yeah, Kenna's boss fights were good too.
That they were.
Dead bristleback by the falls. Now check it out.
A bristleback.
Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up.
Oh, I remember what boss you talking about, Nicholas. What's that sucker's name again? Yeah, Kenna was surprisingly like a fun and comfy yet kind of a challenging game. Only $40 too? Kinda go wrong. You just simply can't.
I'm gonna fill up what I can.
The bristlebacks.
Why play games if you base it on numbers? Leech, I'm trying to tell you, Leech, because these suckers aren't gamers, bro. All these suckers that base what they play off of just scores, bro. These suckers ain't gamers. I'm trying to tell you this. Us? Ooh, I see another one of them glowing thingies.
Another dead bristleback?
Halo Infinite sales figures? I don't even know. Nor do I care, because the game needs stuff.
Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf.
Hell, didn't Battlefield sell a lot? Before suckers found out, yo, this game is actually like horrible. Hell, I think now I think you could buy Battlefield in the stores now for like $30. The freaking game is so freaking bad. Sales don't matter at all, bro. Look at COD. You could have a trash game sell a lot just based off the name alone. I mean, sales do matter, but they kind of don't matter.
An old mine.
They do, but they don't.
Trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from?
A Senju supported Battlefield day one. Laugh at him.
This cave leads
Oh
out
man,
of the dump.
is this true? Laugh at him. Whoa! You spent 100 on it? Oh man! Yeah, you definitely gotta hold that L. You spent $100 on Battlefield 2042? Woo! That's a worse than when I spent 60 on Rage.
Let's see where this leads.
I paid $180 for Battlefield. I still can't get my refund. Yikes. Big yikes.
The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
Not quite. We warned you about Rage. Yeah, DK, and I've tried and I tried to warn you about Judgment and RE3 as well. You spent what, $100-something for like a 2-hour long game? I tried to warn you, buddy. Judgment is just a cheap Muhammad, and this is literally what I told him. I'm like, bro, just play Yakuza. He's like, nah.
There's smoke from deeper in the mine. Explosion?
A bristleback?
Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around.
Take them out? How much bristlebacks we got around in this mug? Irvin, I never, man, shut up. Yo, this sucker is coming straight for me, too. You get any closer. Get your ass, Chief. Dang it, don't be wasting these junks, bro. I need them. Yo, is this one alive? Oh, no, it's not. Aha. Boy, this is a bad area to be in. Woo! Bad area to be in. One down. So let's do a full-blown handstand. That's all she wrote, folks. The bristlebacks.
Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
I dropped Sifu. I'd rather play Elden Ring and Shadow Warrior 3 for now. Sifu was a short-ass game, though. I gotta get back to that. Sifu is great, man. Like, the value of what you got for, how much was Sifu again? Like 40? That was great value. It'll be a little longer, but I hope they add some DLC.
Good use of this.
Yo, Kibo, what's up, bro? What it do? What's Dino Crisis? Oh, you poor soul. This man just said, "What's Dino Crisis?"
There's a
Yo, DK, are you still in? Yo, did you hear what are they doing with Street Fighter 6 and like how strict they are going to be with it? They pulling on some like Nintendo stuff. Did you hear about that? They gonna lock down the freaking FGC.
Bristlebacks must have collapsed these traps.
You got it for free though. I think it's seafood for free. Oh, I did actually. Someone had. Man, shut up. Did they backtrack it, Blue? Because I was just watching a vid yesterday about it. I'm like, yo, ain't nobody gonna be able to make money off of Street Fighter 6. That's a yikes, man. Them players gonna dip to King of Fire. That's the thing. If they actually do that, like with all these pro players that play Street Fighter, I don't know how they was gonna translate over to this game. What is this?
There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels.
A note?
This note's addressed to Elden. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Elden must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. That should
Those they doing? I'm out to loot. They're just like, there's a lot of strict like regulations they were doing with it. Like streamers that make money off of Street Fighter, they're like not able to curse or like any pretty like any toxic behavior. They're trying to get that completely away from Street Fighter. If you like have like local lands, like you're not able to have the prize pool be over like $2,000. Like they were just like doing crazy stuff that like people that's actually in the FGC that make money off of playing fighting games, it would not be attractive to play Street Fighter 6 if they did that. But Blue just said that they backtracked it, which I don't know. That's what I was saying, Calix. Like a lot of people like LTG, that's not a good play Street Fighter at all. No cursing? Yeah, it's over, dog. It's raps. It's a raps, buddy. Right, Eagle. Like that's what people were saying. Like they're trying to kill off the game before it even drops. Blue, are you sure that they backtracked that? I literally was just watching a vid with like multiple vids on that yesterday. But I don't see how they could do that because, bro, who's going to support that game? Where we going? Is Mortal Kombat 11 still relevant in the fighting game community? Mortal Kombat! I could not say. I ain't played that game since, what, 10?
So Elden was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until
Capcom's fighting game department, a different breed, F them. RE Monster Hunter Division is sitting pretty, so we winning. Capcom on something else, bro. They on a whole another vibe. Nah, MKX. Even though I like those games, those Mortal Kombat always has those like spammy freaking projectile characters, which I never liked. And it's really like, I mean, unless you're like a top tier player, like Mortal Kombat Online gets annoying quickly just with the characters they have in it. So many just spammy projectile characters that just sit across the stage and just shoot you. It really does feel like two departments run Capcom, one for Resident Evil, the other for Street Fighter. I mean, bro, Capcom, they really care about like 3 games. Street Fighter, Resident Evil, and probably Monster Hunter. Like, Capcom ignores so many games that used to be great for them back in the day. It's kind of ridiculous. And I guess Devil may Cry here and there. They decide when they want to care about that. Nah. I was actually liking Strive for a while, but I don't know. It didn't keep me coming back the same way that Fighters did. I'm honestly at this point, as far as fighting games, I'm waiting for Tekken 8. That's really the next fighting game I'm waiting for. Unless they drop a Fighters 2. I'm just gonna have to wait for that. But Smash, damn sure ain't it. I could get it back on Smash when they drop a DLC character for like 2 or 3 days and then move back to whatever they was playing before. Oh my mama, Tekken 8 gonna be the best fighter. Wish it was Tekken Tag. Tekken Tag Tournament? I need to buy some more fast travel bags. Yo, Beast Mode, what's going on, brother? EA do the same stuff. MF's making Lego sports games.
Donation.
I don't even care about EA no more. Freak EA.
Donations.
I was watching Bum talk about it with Triforce, and he said that he might as well not host the game at majors and locals.
Yeah, because you can't make money off of it.
Control on Twitter. People were like, these rules spat in their faces and brought you bad press.
Yeah, I mean, for some that stuff that like Bum does, where he like hosts like tournaments, if he's not able to make money off that and the prize pool can't even be big, why would suckers stream it? That's why for like a lot of those pro players that like live off of Street Fighter, I don't know, bro. It's looking spooky. It's looking quite spooky. This man dirtbag. Hello, dirtbag. Hello.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the Bristleback Trail by the quarry.
FGC
Looks
pop
like they
pop
started to get out of the mine at the back of the
Don't
valley.
surprise what are you looking
Mine?
like?
How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond
Since
the
you got
Daunt.
good taste in fighting games.
No,
Too
you
bad
don't.
he ain't good at them.
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side.
And it ain't
Yes,
ain't that right,
perhaps.
Senju?
If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. How does blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chain Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. Even
I kind of
with
feel
the
like getting
Valley
on
working
Elden Ring.
Ulvin hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
So funny.
I need to go.
Of course.
about that brew. Any tribe can enjoy Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Aloy? Beer drinker?
Fire and spit.
Chat, do y'all drink beer?
Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running
Drinking
again.
beer now?
But we still got Elden grading the gear.
What brand? Leech?
Donation.
If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends.
Donation. Donation.
Right now,
Same thing
I'm
with
just worried
Nintendo
about
not
those
having
refugees out from
SSBU at
Sunfall.
EVO. Well,
To come all
Nintendo
this
don't give a
way
fuck
enduring
about the
Forge
community
knows
anyway,
what.
but they good on their
Shadow
own.
Card
Smash
refugees.
community does so much
What
to
are they
get
doing
people
in
to
the
buy
dump?
Smash, and
Looking
Nintendo
for
is
a new
like,
home, I
PLS,
gather.
don't do this, I don't
They're
get it,
camped
man,
out by an
lol.
old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem.
Exactly.
A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Tallneck Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since.
Exactly.
But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their
Yeah.
sun-scorched ritual.
Sometimes with
Something about
friends.
finding a twilight path.
Huh.
Complex, you drinking a Corona?
These particular shadow cards are an odd bunch, but overall they're peaceful folk.
Remember when Corona had first started? Suckers was like,
He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage.
suckers try to.
Maybe.
I ain't gonna drink the beer no
else.
more. Like the freaking beer had something to do with COVID.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig.
I think it's an acquired taste, Muhammad.
Those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley.
I'm sure there's some beer out there that tastes good. I just haven't found it. All the time that I've drank beer, I'm like, how? How do people like willingly drink this?
Got this place working again. That put a dent in Elden's plans. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Elven?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Elven has taken to blaming the Karja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been
like
trying to rile
yours,
up the workers
Nicholas?
since the day he rolled into town.
About that, I think the bristlebacks came out of Olven's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire.
My uncle died off of drinking too much. His liver exploded. We good with the alcohol, Chief? Yo, I'm sorry to hear that, Beast Mode. His liver exploded. Jesus.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Karja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Karja for one. At least not anymore. They're some other brand of sun crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except to play.
How old was your uncle, Beast Mode?
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not
Wasn't
that
the Stormbird that freaking that machine in the first Horizon? Remember that big freaking bird, freaking Ho-Oh, Lugia, size bird.
I thought you'd be back in Free Heap.
Well,
Damn, 44 Beast Mode? That's young. Yo, he must have really drunk. If he was 44,
heard about the rebuilding out at
damn.
Night. Figured they could use another hammer.
Hardcore
Been scraping
drinker.
by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's got to be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
Half dragon, half bird, non-accountable, I think.
Who is this Tallneck Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Elven go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tallneck works for Elven?
Ha! Elven might think so, but Tallneck scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
Chief, someone sent that to me on freaking Discord, and I was like, these suckers is lying. Is that true that there's a I Am Legend sequel being made with Will Smith and Michael B. Jordan? Is that real? I was like, there's no way.
Olvend. Around here, everything's about Olvend.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like.
And no, again, yeah, in the alternate ending, he lives, but I don't know because in the ending that most people saw, he is assumed to die. Yo, I don't know. I Am Legend sequel.
All the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated.
Young Specials up.
Don't need Tallneck making it rougher.
The Bristol Box.
Side quest, the Twilight Path. Damn, so they doing the. I hope they don't ruin that junk. That was one of my favorite Will Smith movies. Outside of Pursuit of Happiness, the first Men in Black, after that trash. Hancock was pretty good. I hope that sucker don't ruin that junk. NZY Games for the 50th time. I have not seen Batman yet, bro. I'm gonna probably see it this week coming. I ain't see Focus. Oh yeah, Buffalo. The first Men in Black movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. That's a classic. It sucks how bad it got afterwards, but that first one, oof, big oof. How do I slide in this game again? Square, right? Yeah.
The Bristol Box.
Gio, it's you again.
Oh, Gio.
Come back and I'll show you my
Without Remorse was horrible. I did that strictly to support black culture. That Michael B. Jordan. Honestly, a lot of them Prime movies be bad. But before that, wasn't it that Chris Pratt Prime movie he had? What was that junk called? Tomorrow War or something? Even though the creatures were pretty good in that movie, but a lot of them exclusive Prime movies be kind of bad. Unfortunately.
Yes, sir. Melee damage.
+1 melee damage. A whole +1. The plot armor that Jordan had was insane. Bro, I literally remember we did a watch party for that jungle. We was just like laughing about how bad it was. Like, suckers wasn't enjoying that, dog. Ain't no way. Definitely gonna need these, Chief. Are Netflix movies trash in your opinion? I feel like they've had more decent Netflix movies than freaking Prime movies. Some Netflix movies could be good. Most of the stuff on Netflix though, it'd be like the series that you be getting into, not necessarily the movies. But Netflix be having some good stuff from time to time. Will Smith first trash movie is Wild Wild West. I still feel like Will Smith is a good actor. It's just lately I feel like his whoever his agent is or whatever, whenever this sucker decides to do, I feel like his movie picking choice isn't good. But Will Smith to me has always been a pretty solid actor. But lately, like, I don't know. The movies this sucker like decides to do it be like, this ain't that. This ain't the one. I heard King Richard was good with the Serena sisters. I mean the Williams sisters. I haven't seen it. Where he played a daddy. Maybe he's in that Bruce Willis stage where he just wants to have fun. I guess. I guess. What at, Chiefy Chief? Well, all right. Well, Perazin, it has been a great time playing you, sir. I must say. I have had fun. Oh yeah, let me say this shit. I forgot. I guess it auto saves maybe, but just to be sure, frick that. Ain't no way. It wasn't worth it. Yeah, let me say it is Chiefy Chief. Go ahead and do that. I love my PS5.